Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about California considering its own redistricting counter to Texas. We recently talked about a Republican plan to redistrict Texas and create more red U.S. House districts in an attempt to replace seats they expect to lose in other states during the midterms. There's already some concern among Republicans in Texas who are concerned the redistricting, which would require adjusting district lines to put more Republicans in currently competitive districts, could go awry and create more competitive districts for seats that are currently deep red. Now they have another concern. Reporting is suggesting that California Governor Gavin Newsom, as well as other, as of yet unidentified Democratic governors, will fight fire with fire and redistrict their own states if Texas or Ohio proceeds with the plans that are openly about gerrymandering. It's far less risky for Democrats who could simply extend hard blue urban districts to absorb just a wee bit of the suburbs or rural areas nearby. It's worth noting that at least publicly, Newsom's team has at times acted as if they don't know anything about a redistricting effort. Just before the 4th of July, a spokesperson said, quote, "This is news to us. Our office hasn't had any conversations about this. We're always open to bold, creative ideas that hold the GOP accountable, even if the rumor didn't start with us." I mean, it would be wise to avoid publicly commenting on an overt attempt to gerrymander in response to gerrymandering. A new map will almost certainly be challenged in court. But a number of Democratic officials have mentioned the possibility of retaliating against the GOP redistricting effort in various ways, with one of those who commented to the press about it saying, quote, "I'm not going to fight with one hand tied behind my back," and adding, quote, "We shouldn't be so nice if Texas decides to do this." If the Republican scheme and apparent willingness of the Democratic Party to respond is any indication of how things are going to play out between now and November 3rd, 2026, it's going to be a long 475 days or so. We have to expect just about every dirty trick in the book. It's going to be a very unconventional midterm campaign season. I know that there are going to be people saying that the last few years have been very unconventional. But it's worth really acknowledging that we've reached a point in U.S. history where they're not even pretending anymore about gerrymandering. Republicans are openly talking about redistricting an entire state to subvert the will of the American people and make up for losses they anticipate taking because they know how damaging their policies are. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.